On to first as they get the double play to get him out. Ready for another shot now. Chris Taylor. He got under one and popped out his last time up. Here comes the 0-1. Out to short for Segura. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
Corey Seager is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Cutter low, 1-1. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. Into the box now, Justin Turner, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one.
Don't think for 1 second, after giving up already one homer, that he doesn't know where this lineup's headed. He's going to have to face the real sluggers right now, and he's going to have to execute. You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump, but this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
On the ground to the left side. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Strike one to start the at-bat. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Puig tends to have more success against right-handed pitching like this than he does against southpaws. Could be a comfort thing. Maybe he just picks up the ball a little better, but that's the book on him at this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Turner at second. Bellinger at first. One gone. Behind 0-2 now. Tapper up the line, but it gets foul. The next 0-2. And here's a swing and a miss by Kemp as he's a strikeout casualty. 2 away. Here's Jock Peterson now. Cut fastball taken for strike one. 8 runs, 8 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Count is even at 1-1 to Peterson. And the changeup is way low that time.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Popped him up. Seager has room in foul territory, and that retires the side. Here's Nelson Cruz now. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
Dan, that can't bother you too much as a pitcher. Guys swinging first pitch.
No, one of the things you want to do, D-Rose, you have to try to get ahead with the first pitch. You want to throw one of the first 2 pitches for strikes. Unfortunately, sometimes when you bring the ball in the strike zone, you're bound to give up some base hits, but hopefully he can minute.
And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one.
It's almost a shame because he was pitching a gem today, at least until he served up this 2-run shot. Just goes to show one pitch, one swing is all it takes to change a pitcher's entire day.
Fouled away. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Little dribbler down the line, but that one rolls foul. Base is empty here with nobody out. A shot to second base and handled for the first out.
The catcher, number 3.
Into the box now, Mike Zunino. He flew out in his last at-bat. Swing and a miss on a ball inside, 0-1. hit hard on the ground to short. Seager is there. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Now batting, left fielder.
Now at the plate, Guillermo Heredia. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. Left side. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. In there, strike 1.
Well, this has been a lot of pitches for him out of the bullpen, as you can see there. They're asking a lot of him in this one, so
Sean Armstrong gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes. Pulled toward right center field. On the run is Henniger. 1 down. At the plate, Logan Forsythe. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. No balls and a strike to count. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. 1 out, nobody on. And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning.
Now batting,
Cutter runs outside, ball 1. 1-1 to the Dodgers leadoff man. And a fastball not close. It's 2-1 now. Look out, and that'll give him a close shave.
not sure if that was a purpose pitch or not, but I liked it. As a pitcher, sometimes you've got to be willing to back the guy off the plate by running something hard inside. You can't just let guys be comfortable standing in the batter's box against you.
And happy birthday as they allow him to cross with the inside the park home run as he catches his breath to reflect on his good fortune. Right over the middle, knee high. Swung on, and this one's driven in the air as well to deep right field. And it's out of here. Back-to-back two-out home runs. Into the box, Justin Turner. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Fouled off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end. Taylor Motter steps into the box. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game, but this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
In now, D. Gordon. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Now a bunt attempt here. Bellinger loves it, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
The batter, number 2, shortstop.
So digging in now, Gene Segura. Last time through was a base hit. Kershaw into the windup. First pitch on the way. Now this is chopped fouled at home plate. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Lifted in the air out towards left center. On the move is Taylor. And that retires the side. Mariners are down on. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Cody Bellinger. Will lead things off here for LA, but don't go too far. Yasiel Puig set to bat next. Behind 0-2 now. A pause and the 0-2. Into center field, line drive base hit. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway. Around second, he's on his way to third. He comes across to score, and they now lead by 9. And now is Yasiel Puig. And he takes ball 1.
Oh, that's a tough call for Blue right there. Either way you call it, somebody doesn't like it. But hey, that's the life of an umpire.
Skied into straightaway right. Waiting on it is Haniger. He's got it one away.
Now batting.
He's set and the pitch. Fly ball out toward left center field. Gordon on the move. But the left fielder calls him off and makes the catch. And there are two gone now. Here's Jock Peterson now. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. 2 out, nobody on. Into the corner and slicing foul. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down. Here's Robbie Cano now. He'll be the man to lead things off here in the bottom of the 7th.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Designated hitter, Nelson Cruz.
Here's Nelson Cruz now. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First pitch on its way. Bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Throw to first is going to beat him though as they're able to thwart the bunt attempt. Now in the box, Kyle Seager, and he's coming off a 2-run homer his last time around.
Yeah, that last at bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Kershaw's ready. 0-1 pitch on its way. Misses the bunt attempt, and we'll see what's up now on 0-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Runs up and gets this one down. Throw to first in time, and you got to question that decision. Digging in to try it again, Yasmani Grandal. He'll start us off in the 8th. 1-0 the count. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Breaking ball in for a strike. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Dan Vogelbach is going to come in now and take over following the injury. First pitch of the at-bat. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Oh, and that is right there for strike 2. Got him! And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Lifted down the line in left. On the run is Heredia. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
Can you boys say next? Who's next up to bat? Because this guy's done. You cannot fall down 0-2 to one of the better pitchers in the league and expect to get a base hit.
And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
The catcher, number 3.
Striding into the box, Mike Zunino. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Taylor is there. 2 down.
Up next for
That'll bring in Guillermo Heredia now. 0 for 2 for him to this point. First delivery to him on the way. Bunt attempt with 2 outs. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Corey Seager will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, we take you back to inning number 6. This was his second home run of the ball game as he'll stand in here looking for number 3. And a high strike there. It's 1-1. Ripped down the first base line. And this is going to get past him at first. That's a fair ball. Around second now and headed for third. And he's going to make it safely. And a great start to the ninth as it's a leadoff triple.
Up next for the Dodgers.
So striding forward now, Justin Turner. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him.
Well, they felt it was better to take the bat out of the hands of a guy like that. He's just too dangerous, and they decided they'll take their chances with the next guy in the lineup.
So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. And their runners at the corners now.
The right fielder, number 66, Yasiel Puig.
In now is Yasiel Puig. And he's got ducks on the pond, as they say, looking to add to his team's already sizable lead. Well, I've officially seen everything now as they issue the intentional walk with the bases loaded.
Now batting, designated hitter, Matt Kemp.
Here comes the first pitch. There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. 2 runs are in. Now the third man has scored. And my goodness gracious, an inside the park grand slam. Come on. Into the box, Jock Peterson. A hat trick already to his credit in this one, so he's looking to avoid the dreaded golden sombrero here. From the belt, the pitch. Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1. Peterson gets his lead at first, nobody out. This is line to left, but he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is called in for the first out. Now at the plate, Logan Forsythe. He went down on strikes last time up. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. Skied into straightaway right. Waiting on it is Henniger. And he makes the catch for the second out. So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Chris Taylor is looking for his 3rd hit of the ball game here. Here's the 0-1 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Gordon moves over, and that ends the inning. Scott Alexander, a 6-foot 2-inch left-hander, jogs in to take over on the hill. Taylor Motter steps into the box. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Throw to first will get him as they pounce on it quickly to snuff out the bunt attempt.
Number 9.
Here's D. Gordon now. He's 0 for 3 so far, so he hasn't done much to help at the top of the lineup. Here comes the first pitch. Shows bunt as he gets this one down. Throw to first in time, and the bunt attempt is foiled.
Now batting.
Digging in now, Dan Vogelbach. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Bunt attempt with 2 outs. On to first, and that will seal matters here this afternoon. 16-2 the final tally today. The Los Angeles Dodgers posted a 3-run first to propel them to the win. Clayton Kershaw pitches well enough to get the W. Felix Hernandez just about ready for base. Standing in, Chris Taylor. He will lead this one off.
Leading off for the Dodgers, center fielder number 3, Chris Taylor.
Here's the first pitch to him. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. The windup and the 0-1. Grounded back up the middle. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
At second, shortstop.
Here's Corey Seager, a recipient of a National League Silver Slugger Award for his contributions at shortstop last year. A ball and no strikes. Very nice afternoon, high skies and 77 degrees at game time. Sinking line drive out to right center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
Batting third baseman.
Stepping into the box, Justin Turner. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Seager leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. There's a swinging bunt up the line. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll send it on to first, and that'll freeze the runner at second with 2 away now.
Batting fourth.
And this is low, ball 1.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you can do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line, you see a lot of swinging misses on those.
And this is chopped foul near the plate, and the count will move to 1-2 now. Still 1-2.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here. Digging in, Brett Gardner. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Yankees.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Brett Gardner.
And a neck-high fastball that time. His lifetime numbers against Kershaw. He's hitless in 6 tries. Soft liner towards center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. With that, the Yankees have put their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning. Settling in now, Aaron Judge, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now we'll step off and fire to the bag. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. And another snap throw to the bag. And he'll dive back in. Here's the first pitch to him. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
Oh, wow, that's what they call a jam sandwich. Wow, not much you can do with that pitch that's in tight.
And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing at a bat at that pitch.
Now a fastball. Oh, look below the knees, but he rings him up anyway, and there's 1 gone. Striding forward now is the DH, Giancarlo Stanton. First chance for him here with a runner at first and 1 gone. First offering on its way. No balls and 1 strike. The 0-1 pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Runners on first with 1 down. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Hit high and deep to right center. Puig on the run. And he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning. On to first, a double play. An inning in the books tonight, still scoreless here on MLB Network.
Leading off for the Dodgers, right fielder, Yasiel Puig.
Aroldis Chapman is going to jump into this one much earlier than I think he ever anticipated.
Aroldis
Pulls the string on that one. 1 strike. A 1-1 count to Puig. And it's fouled away. The 1-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Here's another 1-2. Fastball swung on and missed for the 1st out. So here's Matt Kemp now. He's assuming the role of DH in this interleague matchup.
Yeah, Matt, that's one of the funny things about National League teams playing in AL ballparks. All of a sudden, the lineup kind of changes dramatically. But the cool thing is it gets more guys a chance to get some at-bats or time in the field.
The 0-2 on his way from Chapman. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. Grounded to third. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So they go. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Greg Bird.
Leading off for the Yankees.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
If you're going to catch up to a high fastball like that, it's all about getting that front foot down in enough time to allow your hands to start moving forward. He was way too late there.
Called strike, and he's behind 1-2. And the fastball easy to lay off that time. 2-2. And Kershaw can't find the target there as he's run it as far as it can go now. It's 3-2. Gary Sanchez will be next. The 3-2 pitch. Locks him up for strike 3.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Los Angeles Dodgers. And let's focus on Corey Seager. Cal Ripken Jr., anyone? This guy looks like the spitting image of Iron Man. I think he's just scratching the surface of a Hall of Fame career. Multiple MVPs, Gold Gloves, you name it. Corey Seager is on fire.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Bottom of the 2nd here with no score. 1-2 to the Yankees catcher. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
3-2, full count. A swing by Sanchez, and this one's soaring out into left field. Gone!
Well, they were smart not to challenge him with a fastball, but it didn't matter. He's their big dog for a reason, so he waited, stayed back, and absolutely exploded through the zone on that one.
This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Batting 7,
At the plate, Aaron Hicks trying to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. And he gets ahead 0-1. Here's a strike.
I guess he's really trying to measure that fastball in his first at-bat, but you really never want to put yourself in an 0-2 count if you could do anything about it.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just...
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Welcome back to Major League Baseball on MLB Network as we're set for the top half of the third from the Bronx. Changeup in for a strike.
Not a bad take there on that first pitch. Not a real good idea to go up there looking for a changeup to hit. Sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
Behind 0-2 now. Count remains at 0-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down. Next for the Dodgers, Logan Forsythe. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Now a good pitch on the inside part of the plate ties him up, and it's 1-1. Well, Yankee Stadium, of course, features a number of nods to the great history of the organization and its legendary players, but apparently when you hit 52 home runs as a rookie, you rightfully get your own cheering section built in your name.
What a magical year 2017 was for Aaron Judge. The slogan, "All Rise," fit him perfectly. What's really cool about it was the Yankees weren't even sure he was going to make the team coming out of spring training. He emerged into the scene, was the talk of baseball going into the All-Star break. Finished that off with a powerhouse into the season. One of the best young players the game of baseball has seen in a long time. All rise, Aaron Judge.
In there, 1-2 now. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and that'll get down for a base hit. So that'll extend the inning, and with 2 away, bring up Corey Seager.
Boy, this is just a case of another really good hitter finding a way, even though that was a soft liner, finding a way to get hits.
Yeah, he usually hits rocket.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Into the box now, Brandon Drury, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Third baseman, Brandon.
Chopped weakly to the left. And the inning begins with a quick out number 1.
Batting ninth.
Stepping in, Ronald Torreyes. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Up around the face. Torreyes is unlike many of today's hitters in the sense that he doesn't have a lot of swing and miss in his approach at the plate. More often than not, he gets contact, and I'm sure that makes him a frustrating hitter to face from a pitcher's standpoint.
You know, he takes his chances when he has count leverage. Without question, 1-0, 2-0, you'll see this guy try and get nasty a little bit, but he stays within himself. He knows what his strengths are, and he tries to drive the ball right back where it came from.
This is back toward the mound. On to first, and very quickly, 2 are gone here in the home third.
Left fielder number 7, Brett Gardner.
Here's Brett Gardner now, as he sends a soft bouncer to the right side of the infield, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Justin Turner. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings, but guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
I'll tell you, if I'm on the hill, I'm throwing that changeup again. Didn't look like he picked it up very well out of his hand.
Locked him up with the off-speed stuff on that one. Justin Turner goes quietly leading off the fourth. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike one. Bellinger, an imposing left-handed figure at 6'4" tall. He was a fourth-round selection back in the draft of 2000. Bellinger connects as this is deep to right. But it bends just foul into the second deck. Oh, he struck him out as well, so he's carving right through the heart of this lineup as there are two away now. From the stretch, here's the pitch. A changeup over the inside corner. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Swing and a miss. 2-2 now.
Boy, he looks strong out there on the mound this inning. He's got a chance.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that. Here's big Aaron Judge. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he goes with the pitch here and drives it the other way to deep right. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball.
I would say the pitcher would tell us up here that that wasn't great execution, but he definitely had him off balance. That is a pitch in his arsenal that he can go to.
Oh, and he leaves the fastball up there. Mistaken location. He is going to pay for it dearly as that ball is sent over the wall. A home run.
As soon as this thing left the bat, you knew it had the distance to get out of here. The only question was whether it was going to stay fair or not. And that question was answered with the resounding doink as it caromed off the foul pole for a homer.
Giancarlo Stanton now.
Giancarlo
As Kershaw will get the upper hand here with strike one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Lifted in the air out to center field. Taylor is there. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
When you find yourself in an 0-2 hole against one of the best hurlers in baseball, you're basically just hoping to make contact. He's so good at putting guys away, though.
Count is 1-2 now. Now the 1-2 pitch from Kershaw. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely. Digging in for his second at-bat, Gary Sanchez. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step 1, but I have to ask you, Dan.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Yankees do get 1 on the solo. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Matt Kemp. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck outside last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Judge is under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone.
Up next for the Dodgers.
Here's Jock Peterson now. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. And he lays off for ball 1.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
Ball 2.
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1 and 2. The count's now at 2-2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike 3. Really close pitch.
Fastball that just misses inside. Yasmani Grandal is on deck. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ballgame. First pitch on its way. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike.
Well, this has been a lot of pitches for him out of the bullpen. As you can see there, they're asking a lot of him in this one, so I wouldn't be surprised if he gets a day off or 2 after this one.
No runs, 2 hits, no errors for the Dodgers thus far. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here. Ready for another chance? Didi Gregorius. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Pulled toward right center field. Puig has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out. So coming to the plate, Aaron Hicks. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Hit back up the middle. Played on the backhand. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. Now at the plate, Brendan Drury. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Called a strike on the outer half, 0-1.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
Here's Kershaw's 0-2 offering. Inside as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2. Popped him up. Bellinger is there for it. And the inning is over. Digging in, Logan Forsythe. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Yeah, guys, the key to hitting in the big leagues is to hit off the heater, and this guy is obviously sitting something else.
Gardner is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first out. First offering on its way. Skied into straightaway right. Judge back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat, 0-1.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face, he's obviously frustrated right now. But it's a long season. You're going to have a lot of ebbs and flows with your offense. Does he take a step back and relax a little bit, or does he call a team meeting right after this one?
And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ballgame, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. Ronald Torreyes is the next to bat.
Leading off for the Yankees.
Here comes the first pitch.
Ronald.
A fastball right down the middle for a strike. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way. The 1-1. Taken, strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Hit on the ground toward the left. And that's the first out. Digging in once again, Brett Gardner. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Well hit to right, but that's a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. Missed with a breaking ball. Takes a look at a fastball down the middle for strike number 2.
You know, I think that curveball in the previous pitch had him thinking about getting another one, because there's no reason he shouldn't have had a big rip at that fastball. That was right in every hitter's happy zone.
Here now the 2-2. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Here's big Aaron Judge.
Fielder number 99.
Yeah, and going back to that last AB when he hit the home run, Matty, that ball was up and out of the zone. This guy's a real good high fastball hitter.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire.
Leading off for the Dodgers, third baseman.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Chad Green is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Strike 1 to start the at-bat.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher to get ahead right there. You know you got a star hitter at the plate. He's not afraid to go to 2 strikes or go deep in the count. That's what you have to do. You have to put him at a disadvantage with the count.
And he fouls this one off. The next 0-2. Line to the right side. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. To be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
And he struck him out, so he's down on strikes for the second time this afternoon. Here's the first pitch to him. Just a tick behind for a strike.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side.
The 0-2 once more. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hicks is under it. 2 gone. So here's Matt Kemp now, and with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding. And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made. In now is the Yankees DH, Giancarlo Stanton. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Back goes Taylor to the track. Out of here to the deepest part of the yard.
There aren't many hitters in this league that can take it out to dead center, but he's obviously one of them. Wow, he just mans up and blasts this thing over the center field wall. Very impressive swing of the bat right there.
Greg Bird stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And a nice job to get the ball in quickly. He'll be held to a single here with nobody out.
Now batting.
Hey, there's a bullet off the wall. The outfielder does a really good job of getting that one in quickly, but I think they had a play there at second base.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on there, Dan. I got to believe you're busting it out of the box thinking 2 until somebody tells you no. I know it would have been a close play, but I think you got to err on the aggressive side right there.
And indeed, no look at second. He'll go straight to first and take the sure out. Here's Didi Gregorius. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. He's set. Here it comes. The breaking ball that time in for a strike. Some activity out in the bullpen now as a couple of left-handers begin to stir. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. On the ground, back up the box, and it'll get through into center field. A base hit. The throw into second. The throw, and he's tagged out at second. But a run is in to score away from the play. Standing in, Aaron Hicks. They'll swing it from the left side right here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Breaking ball in for a strike. 4 runs, 7 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Goodness, 0-2 now.
Ugly swing right there. That pitch wasn't even close. and he offered at it. I'm not sure right now if I'm the pitcher, you could probably throw anything you want up there and this guy's going to swing at it.
Now a bunt attempt here. Bellinger is up with it. Here's Jock Peterson now. No hits to this point. First pitch on its way. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
Count still at 1-2. And another foul ball. The next 1-2 pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll be off the wall in right center. And it's a good start to the inning for the Dodgers on the leadoff double.
That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive.
High pop-up. Drury has a play. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Striding in, Logan Forsythe. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Peterson, a runner at second with 1 away. Sinker, and this one's over as well. 0-2 now. Hit the other way out toward right field. Judge is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Chris Taylor. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. So striding in, Brandon Drury. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8.
Third baseman, Brandon Drury.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Yeah, you ain't kidding, Matty. Dan, what does this feel like when balls are just flying out of the yard?
Hero, it's just one of those days when you're out there as a pitcher going, oh, I wish I was somewhere anywhere else but on that bump right now. This has the makings of being a long game.
Second baseman, Ronald.
You don't get too many pitches a day in the big leagues middle cut. His eyes lit up right there. This pitcher's lucky he's not getting another ball from the umpire.
Standing in now, Ronald Torreyes.
He swings and sends it in the air to right center field.
Oh, and he misses it. So back to the top of the Yankee order. Digging in, Brett Gardner. First offering on its way. Swing and a little tapper. That rolls foul for strike 1. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Gardner has accumulated just over 1,100 hits over his big league career. Now the 0-1. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. He pulls into second safely as they also score a pair of runs on the play.
When you drive the ball into the gap like that, nothing but good things can happen. Neither one of the outfielders had the wheels to catch up to it, and he glides easily into second for a double. Now we'll see if the guys behind him can get him in.
Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. Well, they've got the elevate and celebrate thing working in this one, guys. That was their 4th big fly of the game.
Matty V, Dero, I don't know what you think, but this is like crazy. 4th round tripper of the game so far.
Yeah, you're watching this pitcher. He's just not executing on both sides. They're missing over the heart of the plate, not using the quadrants. In the hitters meeting, they focused on this stuff. They thought these guys could miss middle, and that's exactly what's happening.
A bouncer to the left side, and a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Now batting.
Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Greg Bird. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. High in the air out to center field. Taylor is there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Coming to the plate now, Gary Sanchez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First delivery to him on the way. Fouled away. 4 runs here in this half inning. Missed with a slider. And that one just missed outside.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now, he needs to think about this hitter.
Drilled to the left side. Throw pulls the first baseman off the bag.
Man, this is a perfect summary of how the game has gone for him. They haven't been able to hit, catch, or throw all game long. In fact, they should just throw a 10 over this thing because this has become a 3-ring circus.
He pulls this one into right. Puig there to put it away and finally put it. Coming to the plate now, Corey Seager. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Down the first baseline. This is foul for the first strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A tough sinker on the inside corner. Hot shot to third. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Now batting.
Digging in, Justin Turner. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And that one stayed too low, apparently. A ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. Is a sinker that misses for a ball. 1 out, nobody on. Sinker, and that's ruled strike 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. The one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to run the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Whatever you want to throw it over for a strike.
Cody Bellinger is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. Fastball called for strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Hicks is under it. And he makes the catch for the 2nd out. In now is Yasiel Puig. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. Ground ball left side. Drury has it. And a high throw to first, but is able to reach up and grab it, and this ball game is over. 8-0 the final today. New York took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end.